Hi students, welcome to the Step 2 video on English grammar where we will discuss the present tense and the two forms of present tenses, which is simple present tense and present continuous tense in this video. So let's find out what a present tense is. A present tense is a verb tense used to describe a current activity or a state of being. There are four types of present tenses: simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, and present perfect continuous tense. The last two tenses will be discussed in the next video. So let's find out more about simple present tense. The simple present tense is one of several forms of present tense in English. The formula is subject plus V1 with S or ES with an object. If it is a singular subject, which is he, she, or it, then I will always use a V1 with the SES and the rest of the words which is under the object. On the other hand, if it is a plural subject, which is I, you, we, or they, I will always use a V1, again followed by the rest of the words, which is an object. So let's find out the usage. So the first is to express habits. For example, I walk or they watch television. The second usage is to express the general truth. For example, London is a large city, or the earth revolves around the sun. The third is repeated actions. For example, we catch the bus every morning, or it rains every afternoon in the hot season. It is also used for unchanging situations. For example, I work in London, or our holiday starts on the 14th Feb. Lastly, it is used to give instructions or directions. For example, you walk for 200 meters, then you turn left. Or open the packet and pour the contents into the hot water. So let's find out what the four simple present forms are. The first is affirmative, which is a sentence. The second is interrogative, which is a question sentence. The third is a negative sentence, and the fourth is a negative interrogative, which is a combination of negative and interrogative sentence. So let's do a practice. Now here we have four present forms and we will talk about it with different subjects. The first is I chat, do I chat, I don't chat, don't I chat. The second is you chat, do you chat, you do not chat, don't you chat. The third is he subject, he chats, does he chat, he does not chat, doesn't he chat. The fourth is she subject, she chats, does she chat, she does not chat, doesn't she chat. Then is it subject, it barks, does it bark, it does not bark, doesn't it bark. Next is we subject, we chat, do we chat, we don't chat, don't we chat. The last is they subject, they chat, do they chat, they don't chat, don't they chat. So let's do an exercise. The best way to practice the simple present tense is to write your daily routine. Here you should talk about what all you did for the whole day from 5 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. Next is talk about your hobbies. And thirdly, how do you usually spend your weekends? Alright, so moving on to the second tense form, which is the present continuous tense. The present continuous verb tense indicates that an action or condition is happening now, frequently, and may continue into the future. It adds energy and action to writing, and its effect helps readers understand when the action is happening. Now let's take a look at the formula. Subject with the is, am, are, which are the helping verbs, followed by the action verb V1 with the ing and an object. Now, if it is a singular subject, which is he, she, or it, then I will always use the helping verb is, followed by the action verb with an ing and an object. On the other hand, if it is a plural subject, which is I, you, we, they, I will always use am with an I, and for the rest of the subjects, I'll use are, again with the action verb, which is V1 with ing and object. So again, let's find out the usage. Where all do we use the present continuous tense? The first is things that are happening now. You can use the present continuous to describe immediate events taking place in the current moment. For example, she is eating dinner right now. Second, it is used for the temporary events. For longer actions that may be taking place for a temporary period only, you can use the present continuous tense to describe them. It can be used for any temporary situation, no matter how long or short it is. For example, he is studying a new language at the moment. Thirdly, talking about a new pattern or habit. A really interesting way of using the present continuous tense is to describe events or actions that are new and different from events in the past. In this case, the tense can be used to highlight the contrast between the old and the new. For example, these days people are writing emails a lot less than they used to a few years ago. It can also be used to describe a regular habit that someone has, whether it is a good one or a bad one. You're always running late with your deadlines. Lastly, to describe your future plans. When describing something that will take place in the future, the present continuous tense can be used when you are discussing something that is already discussed or planned ahead. For example, when we arrive at the airport, we are taking a taxi direct to the hotel. So let's do some practice. Now here we'll do a practice on the singular subjects. The first one is he is meeting his friends after work, or she is meeting her friends after work. And for the dog running in the park, I'll say it is running in the park. Moving on to the plural subjects, I'm riding a bicycle, or you are riding a bicycle, and we are going to the beach. They are going to the beach. Now, starting with the affirmative practice, I am shopping online. You are shopping online. We are shopping online. They are shopping online. He is shopping online. She is shopping online. For the interrogative practice, am I staying at your home? Are you staying at my home? Are we staying at your home? Are they staying at your home? Is he staying at your home? Is she staying at your home? For a negative practice, I'm not playing football. You are not playing football. We are not playing football. They are not playing football. He is not playing football. She is not playing football. And for the negative interrogative practice, Am I not going to the library? Aren't you going to the library? Aren't we going to the library? Aren't they going to the library? Isn't he going to the library? Isn't she going to the library? So let's do a practice. To practice the present continuous tense, the best way is to answer these questions. The first one, what are you doing this year to improve yourself? What do you think your best friend is doing right now? Are you reading any interesting books these days? What TV shows are you watching now? Think of your favorite celebrity. Who are you hanging out with these days? What projects are you working on this week? So thank you for watching this video. Keep watching more English grammar videos and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you need more help, send your queries to starlight.shinebr@gmail.com.